Aló. Hello there. Welcome to. I hope everyone had a nice weekend and a nice Father's Day. It was a very nice weekend, and we're back. We're back for a little more exploration, a little seeing if we can direct our minds, see if we can open ourselves up a little bit, if we can find a relaxing place as well. Um, so we're gonna search into something today. You know, there's a common thread through the Torah about this, complaining stuff. And 2 weeks ago with complaints, we dealt with it really in a way last week, but that was more out of kind of fear. But this week. Now, on face value, he might be right, right? I mean, who says that one person should be a leader and another one isn't? Now, in this particular case, God makes Moses the leader, so I guess um, you're put in place by the general. But in fact, who is the leader of the people? One might say should. Or complaint isn't accepted is because it wasn't for the sake of heaven. That's the phrase. And I like to think of it that it just wasn't for any positive reason because he selfishly wanted to be the leader. And how does that fit into our meditation, you might ask? Well, I think what we can glean from it in our own lives is when we have a complaint about someone or an argument, to say, why am I thinking this? Why am I upset about this? It's that next phase of just noticing and looking at it objectively and then asking the question, why am I feeling this way? And through that experiment, looking into what you're feeling, recognizing what you're feeling, and then asking the question, why do I feel that? And not asking the question, why do I feel that? Oh, because that person's an idiot. But why is this action? Why is this announcement? Why is this moment in my life stressing me out, causing me anxiety, making me feel uncomfortable, getting me angry, making me sad? I mean, it might be readily apparent why something is making you angry or sad, but most of the time, I think, those times where we're really wrought up about something has more to do with us than it does with what happened. And I think it's important to ask the question, wow, why is that making me so angry? And this whole exercise of noticing your feeling, moving outside of it a little bit, and asking why is an important element in our mindfulness meditations. Why am I thinking this? Why am I feeling this? Is there something else going on other than the obvious that it might be making me feel bad? Excuse me. So I thought that as we entered into our meditation today, that we recognize the thoughts that we're having that take us away from our breath, and then we simply ask, why is it that that's on my mind? Your simple answer could be, because I have something due tomorrow, or in 2 hours. But a lot of the times when thoughts come into my head, they're more personal nature as opposed to what I have to get done. Yeah, sometimes I have the things where I'm thinking about something and I think to myself, oh, I should mention this when we come out of the meditation. And then I think to myself, but I shouldn't even be thinking it at all. I need to be going right back to my breath. But as we're thinking about it, why is that coming up? And why am I feeling the way I'm feeling about what I'm thinking about? And sometimes it can help curb what might be an irrational anger or irrational sadness about something, where you think about it and you say, wow, you know, that thing really isn't upsetting, but there was something else that happened that caused me to feel this way that led to when this happened for me to feel upset about it. It's kind of, it's a little bit maybe where it's like I'm angry, so the first person I see that comes in, they say one thing and it makes me really angry towards them, when indeed what they said, it might not have even registered for me because I was already angry. So it was coming from another place, yet I reacted to place. I think that's the way you use it. I'm sure my wife will point out whether I'm using it correctly. I'm transferring the feeling that's inside of me onto something. So today, as we go through, just ask yourself questions when you start thinking about things. By the way, no judgment on it. It's just, I noticed I'm thinking about that. Why am I thinking about that? It's making me feel a little bit anxious. Why? Why would that make me feel that way? You might not even find an answer, and it just might be kind of up in the air for the rest of the day, but it's a good step. So let's get into our positions. If you've been a little more relaxed, listening to my talking, and we're going to go pretty straight on our breathing. Not going to bring us through stuff today. I'll get us started just to remember that we're not changing anything, fixing anything, all of that, and just a reminder, or if you're new, we are simply or difficultly thinking about our breath, concentrating on our breath, noticing what our breath does with our body, and also kind of notice our whole body as we're doing that. Does the breath enter into certain areas? Does it make you feel relaxed when you do breathe? Every once in a while, do you need to take a deeper breath? And when you do, how does that feel and filling you up? So today's going to be noticing, because if Korach had just thought about why he was so angry, he might not have approached it in such a kind of mean way that he does, according to the commentators. And it would have been, the argument would have been for heaven. It would have been towards the positive, as opposed to what they make it out to be. So we're going to reflect on those things that anger us, that may give us anxiety, that make us feel sad, any of those feelings. Just to notice that we have the feelings and then try to discover really what it is that's making us feel that way. Just a couple of reminders as the bell comes to an end. We're just breathing normally. We're not fixing anything. We're not solving anything. This is the time for neutrality, for stillness, and just allowing things to be as they are for now. Just allow them to be. Just feel how your breath enters your body and leaves, how it fills your stomach and then leaves it. Even if you're listening to this and running or jogging, you can still Try to just really concentrate on your breath. How's it coming in and how's it going out? Is it labored? is just really focus in on our breath. Bring yourself from wherever you were with love and chesed. Really bring it into our breath. On this first day of the week, we ask for feelings of health and safety. May I feel healthy. May I feel safe. On each breath, offer yourself one of those two things or both. May I feel healthy and safe. And really take it in. May I feel healthy. May I feel safe. May I feel healthy and safe. If you'd like to invite somebody you care about, someone you're having difficulty with, whichever you'd like, and offer it to them for a moment. May you feel healthy. May you feel safe. Let's take several breaths for you to share that feeling with someone. May you feel healthy. May you feel safe. And let's bring it back to ourselves for just a couple of breaths. May I feel healthy. May I feel safe. And just say that to yourself for just a couple of seconds. And for the last moments we have together, let's just center ourselves once again on our breath, clear of thought, not trying to fix or change anything, and allowing everything just to be as it is for this moment. Thank you for joining me today. I was thinking we're past 3 months. Might be difficult for some of us to be at home. Um, so, maybe after you're done with your meditation, either find someone and give them a call just to say hello, just to check in, make a connection. Or if there's anyone in the house with you, go up and give them a hug. And just for no reason, may you feel safe and may you feel healthy. Hope you have a wonderful evening.